What if I told you that Lamine Yamal's greatest battle isn't against defenders like Kylian Mbappe or Virgil van Dijk? It's against something much bigger. Millions of fans see the dazzling dribbles, impossible assists, and record-breaking performances. They see a teenager making football look effortless. But almost nobody talks about the enormous pressure that comes with being called the next Messi. Every time he steps onto the pitch, millions expect magic. One bad game and the headlines change overnight. One mistake and the critics are waiting. So how did a young boy from Barcelona become football's biggest teenage sensation? And what sacrifices did he and his family make to get there? Today, we're uncovering the untold story of Lamine Yamal, the story that most fans have never heard. The beginning nobody expected. Before the sold-out stadiums, before the trophies, and before the world knew his name, there was simply a young boy who loved football more than anything else. Born on July 13, 2007, in Esplugues de Llobregat, Spain, Lamine Yamal grew up in a family that believed in hard work and determination. His father is originally from Morocco, while his mother has roots in Equatorial Guinea. Growing up in a multicultural household shaped his identity and taught him resilience from an early age. Money wasn't what made him stand out. His talent did. Even as a child, people noticed that football seemed almost natural to him. While other kids chased the ball, Lamine already understood where it was going before anyone else did. That's a rare gift. The phone call that changed everything. Most children dream about joining Barcelona. Very few actually receive the call. At just 7 years old, Lamine entered Barcelona's legendary La Masia Academy. The same place that developed legends like Lionel Messi, Andres Iniesta, Xavi, and Sergio Busquets. La Masia isn't just a football academy. It's a place where dreams either become reality or disappear forever. Thousands of talented youngsters have walked through those doors. Only a handful make it to Barcelona's first team. Lamine knew nothing would be handed to him. He had to earn every single opportunity. More than just skill. Here's something many people don't realize. Talent alone doesn't earn you a place at Barcelona. Coaches repeatedly praised Lamine not only for his dribbling but also for his decision-making. He wasn't just entertaining, he was intelligent. He knew when to pass. When to shoot. When to slow the game down. And when to attack. That football IQ made him different. While other youngsters relied on flashy skills, Lamine understood the game like someone years older. That's what convinced Barcelona that they had found someone truly special. Breaking records before becoming an adult. Then came the moment that shocked the football world. In 2023, still only 15 years old, Lamine made his senior debut for Barcelona. Think about that for a second. Most teenagers are worrying about school exams. The pressure nobody sees. Imagine waking up every morning knowing millions of people expect you to become the next Lionel Messi. That's not inspiration. That's pressure. Every touch of the ball gets analyzed. Every missed chance becomes a viral clip. Every performance is compared to players who have spent more than a decade at the highest level. Most teenagers are allowed to make mistakes. Football prodigies aren't. That's the hidden side of fame. Yet somehow, Lamine keeps smiling. Keeps attacking defenders. Keeps entertaining fans. That mentality may be his greatest strength. If you're enjoying this story so far, let me know in the comments. Do you believe Lamine Yamal can become the best player in the world, or is the pressure simply too great? I'd love to hear your opinion because football fans see this differently. And if you're passionate about football stories, rising stars, and the biggest moments in the game, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next documentary. Now, let's continue. There's a reason experienced defenders struggle against Lamine. He doesn't play by predictable patterns. Sometimes he'll accelerate. Sometimes he'll stop completely. Sometimes he'll pass when everyone expects a shot. That unpredictability makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Even experienced professionals often hesitate for a split second. In football, 1 second is enough. When Lamine chose to represent Spain internationally, it wasn't just another career milestone. It was another reminder that his journey belonged on the biggest stages. Every international tournament brought new opportunities, and even greater expectations. Instead of shrinking under the spotlight, he embraced it. The bigger the occasion, the calmer he seemed. That's a quality shared by many of football's greatest players. Here's the truth. Winning matches is difficult. Staying at the top for 15 years is even harder. History is full of wonder kids who disappeared. Injuries, pressure, confidence, expectations. Many couldn't overcome those challenges. That's why Lamine's story isn't finished. In many ways, it's only beginning. The next chapter will determine whether he becomes another exciting talent, or one of football's all-time greats. One day, people may remember the goals, the assists, the trophies, the Ballon d'Or conversations. But perhaps the most impressive achievement will be something much simpler. Remaining true to himself while the entire football world watched every step. That is the untold story of Lamine Yamal. Not just a story about talent. A story about courage, discipline, sacrifice, and carrying the hopes of millions before most people have even finished school. Now it's your turn. Do you think Lamine Yamal will become one of the greatest footballers of all time, or is it too early to make that prediction? Tell us in the comments, we read every one. If you enjoyed this documentary, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next football story. Share this video with another football fan who needs to see it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.